exposing the alleged fraudster. The rise and fall of Sandile Shezi. The once celebrated youngest millionaire, now facing strong allegations of fraud. For years, Sandile reportedly enjoyed fame, influence, and unimaginable wealth. But when the cold hands of reality finally grabbed him, it was a violent fall from grace, one that many say was long overdue. Sandile Shezi was fortunate to have access of the internet when the majority of South Africans couldn't afford internet access. This is the story of how South Africa's alleged biggest fraudster met his downfall. Origins of ambition. Sandile Shezi was born in 1991 in Mlazi, KwaZulu-Natal, a township with over 400,000 residents and limited opportunities. His father, a school principal, reportedly supported the family on a modest income. Growing up under financial pressure, young Sandile allegedly vowed to rewrite his fate. His first ventures were simple, selling muffins and later thrift clothing to classmates. Teachers described him as ambitious, some concerned about his lack of academics interest, others impressed by his entrepreneurial spirit. In 2011, he enrolled at Durban University of Technology. Here, he discovered something he believed would be his golden ticket: Forex trading. Using desperation as fuel, Sandile allegedly took a massive risk. He invested his university tuition fees into Forex. Whether through luck or natural ability, he reportedly turned a profit. And by the age of 23, he publicly declared himself a self-made multimillionaire. The Global Forex Institute era. As word spread of Sandile's rapid success, a major player in the Forex world, George van der Riet, allegedly noticed him. Together, the two founded the Global Forex Institute, GFI, marketed as a platform to help ordinary South Africans achieve financial freedom. Free introductory classes attracted thousands of young hopefuls. But the real secrets reportedly required expensive advanced classes. Videos of Sandile flaunting luxury cars, designer suits, private jets, and vacations helped solidify his image as a financial genius. The youth trusted him. The media celebrated him. He was seen with South African billionaires. But behind the flashy lifestyle, many students reportedly found themselves losing more money than they made. Allegedly, very few succeeded. When confronted, Sandile urged patience, saying success took time. But as frustrations grew, so did the complaints. The outward face of philanthropy. To strengthen his public image, Sandile launched the Sandile Shezi Foundation, marketed as a philanthropic organization championing education, healthcare, and job creation. To critics, this foundation allegedly served as a shield, a polished distraction from rising complaints about failed Forex promises. He appeared in media interviews, made public donations posed with children, and delivered motivational speeches about escaping poverty. To many, he wasn't just a businessman, he was a symbol of hope. But others believed this was all an act, a facade to cover what they now suspected was a growing pattern of deception. The kid is a marketing genius, carefully buying credibility from the public, while portraying an image of a successful Forex trader now rubbing shoulders with wealthy businessmen. But slowly the cracks were beginning to show. The allegations erupt. In 2021, the illusion began to crack. A former business partner publicly accused Sandile Shezi of allegedly defrauding him of 500,000 rand through the Global Forex Institution, GFI. Police issued a warrant. Sandile, attempting to protect his image, handed himself over rather than face a public arrest. He was released on bail, but the damage was done. More accusations followed. Another investor claimed he allegedly lost 200,000 rand after being promised huge returns. Lawsuits began piling up from students, wealthy investors, and everyday South Africans. By 2022, Sandile found himself in repeated legal battles. Word on the streets was that he was struggling financially, although he denied this and blamed the global recession and COVID-19 pandemic. Still, he wasn't done. The alleged Ponzi phase. According to investigations, Sandile allegedly returned with a more elaborate scheme, now involving cryptocurrency. This time, investors were reportedly shown early profits to gain trust. Once they reinvested larger sums, the returns allegedly dried up. Behind the scenes, his wife Sandile was reportedly involved. She allegedly used radio platforms and social media to promote the scheme, urging the public to join the opportunity of a lifetime. The couple, once seen as glamorous young elites, were now under serious suspicion. Politics and the final fall. Amid these allegations, Sandile shifted into politics. He founded Vukanama Africa, later merging with Arise South Africa. He announced his intention to contest in the 2024 presidential elections, claiming he wanted to empower the youth. But at the same time, behind the scenes, investors were demanding answers. One investor, who initially earned returns from a 100,000 rand deposit, claimed he later lost 500,000 after reinvesting. When he couldn't reach Sandile or his wife Sandile, he reported the matter to police. The case was transferred to the Hawks, South Africa's elite crime-fighting unit. After investigating, they charged Sandile with fraud. He again surrendered himself and was released on a 20,000 rand bail. But this time, investigators kept digging. The arrest of Sandile. In November 2023, the Hawks arrested Sandile in 4 ways: courting. She was charged with fraud and money laundering, linked to allegations that she and Sandile defrauded an investor of 600,000 rand in 2021. According to Hawks spokesperson Thandim Bambo, Sandile allegedly encouraged the public on community radio to invest in the scheme. She appeared in the Alexandra Magistrates Court and was released on 5,000 rand bail. More alleged victims continued to step forward. A legacy in ruins. Once celebrated as a prodigy from Mlazi, Sandile Shezi is now, reportedly, a shadow of his former self. His social media presence has faded. His foundation's activities have gone quiet. And the public, once inspired by him, now shows only anger and disappointment. His downfall has also dragged his family into ridicule. Many say Sandile is trapped, not behind bars, but in a psychological prison built from years of alleged deception. From muffins to millions. From private jets to police cells. From young millionaire to alleged fraudster. The story of Sandile Shezi is a cautionary tale about unchecked ambition, greed, and the high cost of deception. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel.